I get really fired up.
Marcus,
she's putting the
I
makeup
can tell
on.
you get fired up.
She's putting the makeup on.
No,
the
Marcus
music
was
is
taking it
going.
really personally.
And I'm just ready to kill some Nazis.
Marcus was taking it really personally that our German listenership had dropped. So he's like, all right, how can I fix this? How can I get us back?
Whatever.
Here we go.
It's all good.
It's so not good.
Welcome to The Cover, where three Hoosier friends judge books by their covers and movies by their trailers.
That's right. I'm Brett, here with my fellow Indiana natives, Remington and Marcus, ready to dive into the stories that keep us up all night and occasionally put us to sleep.
Whether you're a bookworm, movie buff, or just here for the witty banter, we've got you covered.
Each week, we'll dissect a different book or movie, sharing fun facts, hot takes, and moments that make Marcus cry. Spoiler alert, we're not experts, but we're definitely opinionated.
From literary masterpieces to blockbuster flops, nothing is safe from our snarky reviews and wild tangents. Who knew Hoosiers could be this entertaining?
So grab your popcorn and reading glasses because we're about to embark on a hilarious journey through the pages and screens that shape our lives. Or at least our weekends.
You're listening to The Cover. Let's get the show on the road before one of our kids wakes up.
I think I was a little early.
He touched the.
We'll
touched the butt.
He touched it. Hey,
It's a good movie.
let's kick things off with some stats. What do you say? I think that'd
I
be
got
fun.
some stats for you.
It seems like a good idea.
I want to know, and I'm going to read off the list of our episodes for the year. Now, we're going to take out the first episode of the year.
2026?
2026. Starting with the first episode, I'm just going to read what we've done up until now. You ready?
Yep.
So, and I want to know the top 3 episodes based on the audience listens.
Okay.
So be listening for these names. So, Killers of the Flower Moon, a book, also movie, but we covered the book. Warrior, Tom Hardy. Stand By Me, Rob Reiner. Groundhog Day. When Harry Met Sally. The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. A Few Good Men. Godfather, Part 1. Did I cover that? I did not cover that.
I don't remember.
Nate covered that. King, A Life, our second book, which really isn't that far off. It was March. The Green Mile, Back to the Future, Chef, Jon Favreau. Oh, so good. The Usual Suspects, 3:10 to Yuma, The Devil Wears Prada, Remember the Titans Live, Seductive Poison book, and then last week's was The Founder.
Okay.
So you need to get out of that list, good list, the top 3 based on plays.
Obviously, older the episode, that's an advantage.
Yeah, but that's what I'm going to say. I'm just taking out January, okay? So Groundhog Day, Stand By Me, Warrior, Killers of the Flower Moon.
So I think Stand By Me is in the top 3.
Yeah, but I'm taking those out. I'm taking all of January out. Oh. But I just wanted you guys to know where we started.
Oh, okay. So which ones were January?
You're right. If you say Stand By Me, like that's by far
I had
the
that
highest
right.
episode.
Yeah, I think we hit the Reiner run. We hit the Reiner run.
So we're starting at Groundhog Day.
Dude, Stand By Me, great movie, great episode. If you haven't listened to that
but which
episode-
ones were in January? I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not going to... Killers of the Flower Moon, Warrior, Stand By Me.
Stand By Me was the only one I was for sure picking because I wanted to be fun. King, A Life.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with maybe a little bump. Devil Wears Prada.
Okay.
Those are my 3.
Mangus.
I'm going to say King was When Harry Met Sally in January.
No.
When Harry Met Sally and Remember the Titans.
You guys only got one, and it was When Harry Met Sally. The other 2, Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Ooh.
Oh.
Quite possibly an all-timer for us.
That is
a very good episode.
Legitimately, that might be like our best episode.
And then one out of nowhere, The Usual Suspects.
Really?
Is, actually tied for second out there.
Great movie.
Yeah. Great little run that we've done there, and we've got another. So that's 3 books that we do. We're catching up on the books. We've got a good book coming up.
Got a great book.
I definitely say listen to Seductive Poison. I don't know if we promoted that one enough, and it's not one you would just pick up. It's not a common read, but it is worth reading, and it's definitely worth listening to.
I can't believe when we read Daniel James Brown, how I'm like, how don't I know about this already to this extent?
You didn't know about this?
Not to this extent. Like I had heard about, so we're reading Facing the Mountain.
How far are you into it?
Probably about a quarter.
Okay.
I'd heard about Japanese Americans being definitely harassed and whatnot, but not to this. No, not to this extent.
Wow, we're on quite the World War II run.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's hard not to. It influenced so many things.
I guess Full Metal Jacket's not World War II.
No.
But this one is.
Thanks for the stat boy. Tell Rem to come back. Welcome to the Cover Podcast. I'm your host, Brett Wiggins. And as always, to my left is
Marcus Mangus.
Marcus Mangus. Sitting to my right is Sir
Remington Ramsey.
We answer 9 questions every week about one of your favorite books or movies. Sir Remington, what are we covering?
In German-occupied France, young Jewish refugee Shoshana Dreyfus witnesses the slaughter of a family by Colonel Hans Landa. Narrowly escaping with her life, she plots her revenge several years later when German war hero Friedrich Zoller takes a rapid interest in her and arranges an illustrious movie premiere at the theater she now runs. With the promise of every major Nazi officer in attendance, the event catches the attention of the Bastards, a group of Jewish-American guerrilla soldiers led by the ruthless Lieutenant Aldo Raine. As the relentless executioners advance, their conspiring young girls' plans are set in motion. Their paths will cross for a fateful evening that will shake the very annals of history. This movie is Inglourious Basterds, 2009 R rating, 2 hours, 33 minutes runtime, starring, and stay with me, Brad Pitt, Diane Kruger, Eli Roth, Christoph Waltz, Michael Fassbender, Daniel Bruhl, director, Quentin Tarantino, and writer. In fact, he wrote this for 10 years, guys.
Incredible.
He was writing this
believe
since Pulp Fiction, basically, to get it done. He had a couple of movies done in between these two.
Not cameos. They're not cameos, but a couple cool small parts. Michael Myers.
Yeah.
In there, there's another.
The way he shoots movies.
Tarantino can get that done.
That's what I was going to say. The way he shoots movies, pretty much everyone except for a handful of main characters is a small role.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of that, does this movie hold the record for the least amount of cuss words that Samuel L. Jackson has ever said in a movie? Has to be, right? Because it's 0.
How much does he narrate?
Is he the narrator?
Yeah,
like Hugo Stiglitz.
Down now.
I think he says like 100 total words.
Probably.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say,
he's
I don't
never been in
remember.
a movie where he said 100 total words and
Does he
not
curse
cussed.
at all?
No.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
It's probably killing him. You brought up Shoshana.
Shoshana.
So
Au revoir, Shoshana.
opening-ish scene.
Wait. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Keep going.
I mean,
opening-ish
it's in a,
scene.
So German accent. So
She's under the house when they're firing.
Yeah.
But is she the blonde-haired girl in the house when they first?
No.
That's,
When I first watched it, I was confused about that too.
Because they do look similar.
They do, but once you've seen this a few times, there's
it's a
there's
weird
no
casting choice, right?
There's no comparison.
But yeah, exactly.
What's weird is they don't show the girls again.
Yes.
Like that's where it gets confusing.
Yes.
The most uncomfortable, probably intense first scene in cinema history. I was actually trying to think this through. Like I can't think of another more intense first scene. Like anxious, anxiety-filled first scene.
I wrote down Tarantino's ability to create anxiety and make you wait it out and wait it out and wait it out. And Hans just does a brilliant job of like romanticizing, like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So you're gonna ask like what we knew going in.
Yep.
I can tell you that didn't like Tarantino until I watched this movie.
What had you seen?
A few things.
Reservoir Dogs.
I had
Pulp
seen
Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. I had seen Kill Bill.
Was there a point in your life where cursing and gore would have
college?
Would it? So it wasn't a point
That
in your
wasn't
life
the reason?
where, that wasn't the reason.
No, that wasn't the reason.
No.
I don't think I understood. Like, I don't think that I got it. I don't think that I got cinema.
Pulp
in the
Fiction
same way.
changed everything for me. I had never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
It changed cinema for me.
And so when I watched this movie, I was just captivated.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, we watched it how many times in your apartment, you know?
That's in my notes of I saw it when it first came out on DVD on my first nice TV I ever bought for my apartment in Indy.
Yeah.
Pilot-ish time, bunch of dudes, beer, wine, cheese, Call of Duty before or after.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was just so good.
Yes.
But-
Remember when we played Call of Duty on your TV, but it had one broken pixel?
Dude. No.
Yeah, it's the middle of his TV.
I,
had, like, a
and
broken
I saw
pixel.
it like a couple days, and I was like, I'm not taking it back. Dang
Oh,
it.
that's
But
the
Christoph
worst.
Waltz, like, I'll literally watch anything he's in.
Yeah, but you didn't know about him until this.
No, not at all. This was his breakout.
This is
So
Hans, right?
Hans Landa.
Yep.
So listen to this fun fact. This is the first fun fact that I wrote down. Quentin Tarantino was considering abandoning the film when casting search for someone to play Colonel Hans Landa, fearing he'd written a role that was unplayable. After Christoph Waltz auditioned, Tarantino producer knew they had their guy. That's crazy because the
He's
guy's been working on it.
incredible.
He is. Because the entire scene, you know what's coming, but he's so disarming. Like,
Yes.
you can tell the guy is like, okay, maybe I got away with this
Yes.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he just hits you.
Dude, the size of the pipe that he gets out.
So ridiculous. so ridiculous.
That's straight Tarantino, though. That is like
just messing
like
with us.
like we've got this scene that is just fraught with tension.
Yeah.
And he's like, "May I pull out my pipe?" And
Yeah.
he's got this pipe that makes you think he's compensating for
Yes.
something.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, because he's actually the only Nazi who's not a little bit of a cartoon character. You know?
What do you mean? He's the only one that's not?
Yeah. Oh, except I'll take that back. The soldier that dies via the bear Jew.
You're saying the character that plays Hitler is just like
It's a little
crazy
bit of a
over
cartoon.
the top the whole time.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a cartoon character. For
I don't know. I mean,
Hitler,
Christoph
for
is
a
pretty
few of the
cartoony.
others.
Well,
Don't you think he's
Marcus-
cartoony?
Marcus is a big fan of caricatures. Violent
Yes.
Night.
I am.
So
I don't think
doesn't
it's
mean
bad.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
I'm not talking about it as negative, but
You're talking about looks and outlandish acting,
The acting, yeah.
more than anything.
Yeah.
I somehow, if I wouldn't have thought about my answer, I've been like, yeah, he's like a cartoon, but he's really not.
no,
Now that I'm thinking about it, now that you bring it up,
no.
very calculated.
There's
very
very
yeah.
nuanced.
I mean, he's the only he's the Oscar
incredibly
winner.
intelligent.
He's the only Oscar winner in this movie.
and deservedly so.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nails
man,
his
he just
role.
crushes it.
And what's funny about Brad Pitt is like,
And what's crazy is that he's legitimately like as good or better in Django.
yeah.
As good or better.
But like Brad Pitt, so take Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is a little cartoony as well. Like
Oh, for sure.
The thing is, if you don't know Brad Pitt, like if you don't know any of his other roles, it's the first thing you saw. I don't know that you would think his character is a little like outlandish.
Is there a main character, and if so, who would you call? Who is considered the main character of this
Yeah, I mean,
film?
I would say Aldo Raine is like at the center of it, but I don't know that I think probably the main character is probably Shoshana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's who I would say as well.
I mean, she's
Yeah.
at the center of the story.
Yes, yeah.
But like Pulp Fiction, there's different characters that
Different storylines.
different
Yes.
storylines that
Yeah.
play into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. Rem, first time you saw it in theaters at my house, where you remember?
It might have been your house. Yeah. I mean, it was at the time of my life where I'm like, well, whatever Tarantino's doing is going to be my new favorite movie. And this one was the first time I had seen one of his movies that was rewriting history. So
Yeah.
I didn't know if I liked it. To my point when we talked about Gladiator, making certain changes really
Yeah.
bugs me. This is not that. This is like literally rewriting
It's
history.
it's a reimagining.
Is
Yeah.
there any? Obviously, the war itself, but is there any part of this did the Nazis actually get together to watch?
Apparently
that
there really were
in
like,
Paris,
bastards.
or
There really was a there really was a
Like a
guerrilla
company
unit
or something?
that was they weren't labeled the Bastards, but like this was based off of a true event from the American side. What were you saying about the German side?
Just like all the Germans, the head brass of the Nazi Germany got together to watch that opening of that movie. Did that happen in Paris?
Oh no.
No.
They would never put all of the people in one room, like
Especially not in Paris.
yeah.
Like you would do it.
So
in
you need to
Austria.
watch. It's funny as we talked about Nuremberg. Like you need to watch Nuremberg because
I
it
want to.
explains a lot. Like Russell Crowe's character, he's like the third or fourth in line in command, and all of those guys were spread out, and they didn't even. And
For
he claimed
Nazi Germany.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he claimed he didn't even know what the left was doing. Like the right didn't know what the
Yeah,
left was
German
doing.
listeners, notice I'm saying Nazi Germany, not
Yeah,
lumping you in.
this should
Yeah.
bump the German listenership
oh,
Oh, for
dude,
sure.
they should be
again,
fired up right now.
Back up again.
Yeah.
We're here for you, Germany.
I was afraid of that.
Awesome.
It's up to me. You wear a uniform.
30-second synopsis. Marcus hasn't been counting, so I'm going to give him time.
Oh no, I'm good.
Oh, he's good. Ram, here we go.
Crazy Jewish soldiers plot to end the entire war.
You ever
Marcus
notice
is
how
9
he,
words.
he stares at us?
Never disappoints.
and
It's
puts
like
his
me
arms
when I
up when he's
first
done.
did slam poetry. I was waiting for your applause.
Oh no, I don't know. Not waiting for.
But
applause.
he's got to show. He's got to sign off.
But
I love it.
And the entire.
It's kind of like
war.
it's kind of like the Italian sign that the Bear Jew and Dominic give Hans. They do they say their name and they
Yeah.
do like the pizza thing.
Gorlami.
Yeah, Gorlam.
Dominic De Coco.
De Coco. That's the best line in the
And he
movie.
tells him he's like,
That's
all right,
the
you're good.
best line. That's the best line in the movie.
Like I said, third most.
oh, third. That's why you're third best.
Why don't you start right now?
That whole thing. I don't speak Italian. That's why you're third best.
So do you think Hans? I'm gonna get in my slam poetry in a second. He's born and bred Nazi, or does he get recruited by them and he's not?
Well, he's German.
Or
He's in the SS.
does he just know? Hey, Allied forces are getting too close.
Oh, you mean
I'm
at the
gonna
end?
yeah, I'm gonna take my
Oh,
shot
no.
here.
No, so I mean, as you watch the movie, you can kind of tell. Like we've covered Tarantino in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which is rewriting the Charles Manson killings,
Mm-hmm.
and then you've got this one, which arguably two of the most well-known historical devastating blows in history.
Yeah.
Obviously, one's way more incomparable. But what Tarantino's doing is he's taking these evils, these things that he hates about society, and trying to correct them with an art of writing. That's
That's
what
right.
his love story, quote unquote, in Once Upon a Time is like his gift to Hollywood.
Yep.
So in this movie, you can tell, like I would guess that the reason it took him 10 years is he kept rewriting how to completely devastate Nazi Germany in script. So like the whole idea of Aldo,
That's like somewhat believable.
yeah.
You
So
know.
the whole Aldo Raine like putting swastikas in their foreheads
Yep.
is like a really believable like
Yeah.
you are gonna have to live with this the rest of your life and
So
have
you're
people
saying
hate you.
leaving the movie and going, I could see that of happening.
But yeah, you're gonna
Like,
take
that's
that.
not what
you're
I'm
gonna-
focusing on.
you're
I'm
gonna-
just focusing on
you're
the
gonna
fact
take that uniform off, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
I was
afraid,
afraid
of.
of that.
Uh,
No, I'm just
That-
saying. I
that we
think he
can't
focused on
abide.
rewriting it to really destroy the Nazi party.
well, bravo.
Dude,
Yeah.
how about the setup here? We're watching the film in the background. He gets the milk. He drinks it a couple of times. And then later on in the movie, when he's sitting down
Yeah,
with
the recall.
Shoshana.
he's sitting down with her again. She's Emmanuel at this time, right? But he's sitting down with her and he orders milk for her.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the shot of the cream.
Yeah.
So that so
Um,
part of me thinks, does he know in that moment it's her and he's okay with this happening because he knows he's going to be able to take over?
It certainly seems as
I've
if he's
never
putting some
thought of
pieces
that
together.
because I thought that, and then I was like, well, he wouldn't let the event happen if
Well,
he
no,
knew
he
it was
does.
her.
He's letting the
He's
event
putting
happen
it all
because
together.
Yeah.
he actually does. He lets the event happen because that's when he decides to do it.
He
Now,
just-
he
I don't
does-
know that he was counting on her burning the place to the ground. Like
Got it.
that he didn't know.
Yep.
But he might have known.
Well, but
that
he
she
knew
was
he knew
Jewish.
there was conspiring, people. Like he had already known about the German spy, the actress.
So he's an opportunist then.
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a sellsword, kind of. He's more of an opportunist than he is a sellsword. But like, here's the thing:
you see the ship is going down. You're not going to go down with the ship.
it's a test when he puts some milk in front of her because she is Jewish. She's kosher. So like, that in itself is like trying to test and see if does she end up drinking it. I can't remember.
I don't know. She eats the cream though. She eats the cream.
Yeah.
So
That's gluten free.
You can't eat. You
They had
can't
gluten-free
You can't
back
drink milk if you're Jewish.
The note that I was reading, and I'll find the exact quote, says no. Like basically, I'll find it. But yeah, it was a test.
Huh.
well.
I've never known
Give
that.
me my milk. All right, slam poetry. Here we go. I almost turned off this movie because I saw the name Weinstein. Am I right? Nobody creates anticipation the way Tarantino creates anticipation. The size of that pipe. Shoshana! Scalping Hugo Stiglitz. He orders her milk. Chain reaction in the bar. Grazie. 350 nitrate film. Who knew? I'll tell you. A black man and a Jew.
Oh,
Nice.
Thanks.
Short and sweet.
Thanks.
All right, so you mentioned Harvey Weinstein.
Yep.
So the only movie Brad Pitt made as a leading actor for Weinstein was this movie. He had said that had everything to do with wanting to work with Tarantino and not to do with Harvey Weinstein. His animosity for Weinstein stems from an incident in the 90s where Pitt physically threatened the producer upon learning of Weinstein's sexual harassment of then-girlfriend Gwyneth Paltrow.
wow.
So it was already, like, it was amongst the elites and some of the A-listers, they already knew.
So where's the... So with that, where you come out and say that, where's your responsibility there? Is that just...
That is his responsibility. He did what he's supposed to do.
Which was in the 90s?
I'm talking about Pitt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pitt did what he's supposed to do.
Which was what?
Called him out on it. I don't know about threat. As a Christian man, I'm not going to say go around threatening people, but he called him out on it and said he wasn't going to do any of his movies.
So he
called him out publicly.
So that is why he did not do any of his.
Correct. Until now, which Tarantino, needs the money. So like, I don't think Tarantino's in bed with anyone,
Yeah.
But he needs the money to get some movies done, and
I feel like
that was before the scandal came out.
I feel like I saw some clips of Tarantino's post scandal, and I
whose scandal?
Weinstein's.
Okay.
And I appreciated his answer.
Yeah.
He didn't like back away.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right.
Tarantino's unhinged. I don't know if you guys have seen.
Yeah, no,
and he hasn't always been like that. Like something happened where he's just like, I think he's just tired of the bureaucracy and dealing with like the money side. Mm-hmm. He just wants to make art. He kind of reminds me of that character in The Entourage, Billy Walsh, the unhinged director that just says, "Give me the money, we're going to make a great piece of art."
Yeah.
That's who Tarantino is.
Yeah. Heard Bill Burr talking about having to be on conference calls with Hollywood. He said he takes it, he mutes it, he throws it on the end of the bed on speaker, and then at the end of the call he unmutes it and goes, "Sounds great, guys."
I believe that.
Yeah, he's just like, we're done with this. Hey, what made us stop and think? Favorite scenes, hidden gems? Favorite quotes, hot takes?
First thing I said,
Yeah.
what is he chopping? He's got a stump.
I know. He's chopping nothing.
He's just chopping. I have never noticed that.
He could
remember.
be trying to get the stump down to... Maybe it's just like, you know what, this tree's
No,
dead.
it's an
He's not
interesting
chopping
choice.
it at the low end.
It's an interesting
he's hitting it
choice.
from the top.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice for sure. Because even if he's like legitimately like chopping apples and we just can't see it,
Maybe
like,
he's just working out.
Guys, here's what's
He's just working out.
Time out. We're 20 minutes into the episode,
and just now he
opening
breaks.
scene is just now. He's breaking down.
Oh, when he breaks down too.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. What an opening scene. The yeah.
It is. What do you do? If you're the guy.
The thing that's tough is that everybody dies if.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you live.
So
So then
you-
you live with the
it's-
guy that turned him in. Like,
It's-
here's the
is
other
it-
thing
it's
people
your-
don't think
is
about.
it- It's
though.
your daughters, though, right? Like he sent them out. He sent your daughters out there
Yeah.
with those soldiers.
Yeah, and if you kill the soldiers, they're just come back with more.
I mean,
What do you do?
I think ultimately it's a problem of the heart, and I think from what I could see, he feels all the right things. That's all. Yeah, you're probably gonna live with it the rest of your life, and it's gonna be tough. Period.
That's what you do.
You might even
It's just-
you might even kill yourself.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, you're Yeah.
I mean, but you are dead. Your daughters might even be like worse than dead.
Yes.
I mean, and by the way, he already suspects that that's the case, and that they're down there, and they are. So everybody's dying anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks. Just hope I'm
It
never
just
in
sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here's an interesting fact, because we're talking about hiding Jews in the floorboards and all this. The role of Shoshana Dreyfus's father, Jacob, who's briefly seen, he's beneath the floorboards, was played by Patrick Elias, whose father, Buddy Elias, was a first cousin of Anne Frank.
Wow.
Yeah. So like definitely, I mean, the little Easter eggs of fun facts that Tarantino likes to throw in here and just have some history in there and
Cool. And
love
Frank
shout outs.
exhibit at the Children's Museum.
Oh, really?
Interactive. Like they
How so?
they
I haven't
remade
been there in a while.
They remade the attic, and
Okay.
then you go around and there's different stuff about each of them. It has like a
Why
thing
did Anne Frank's diary rise to fame? Just because how much it is, how many notes, or like is it
also
good?
because
Is it
of her age.
well written?
I think
She's like
probably
what, 12, 13?
Well, I'm assuming the Nazis they completely just demolished most stuff they found. So for anything to have made
it's
it,
most kids' first like real world experience with World War II is
read her
reading
Frank.
Anne Frank's diary.
Yeah.
And because she was the same age as them, you know.
what year has Reed or Colby, have they done World
I
War
don't think
II
they
stuff
have.
yet? No.
Well, they've done World War II stuff, but they
not
haven't
Anne
read
Frank.
Anne Frank's.
Got it.
Yeah.
When did they? Do you remember when?
Did you guys read it?
World War II.
I read it
We read
in
it.
eighth
Oh,
grade, I think.
I come back to 4th grade
No,
for
no, no,
every
we-
single thing.
It was before 8th grade.
Was it?
Oh yeah, 5th or 6th for sure.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was early.
8th would have been really late.
6th.
Okay.
Oh,
I did go to Bremen.
Marcus was in the class behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The special class.
Yeah, that was me.
Look at this lineup. Look at this lineup. This crew.
The rate.
Maybe they had the normal kids read Anne Frank, and I was reading something more
Oh,
advanced.
nice.
That's probably what it was.
Nice.
You're still on that?
So so we're at the scene now where Brad Pitt is telling him exactly what his expectations are if he's going to be in their little brigade, and he talks about, I will get my 100 scalps.
Each of you owes me
Yeah.
100
The
Scalps.
first scene,
Scalps.
I think it's BJ Novak, whoever it is, the first scene we see somebody scalping someone, it's so casual.
It's
Yeah.
so casual.
It's so
Yeah.
casual.
They hate them
And
so
in
much.
true Tarantino form, it looks so real.
Oh yeah.
It's so real. All of the
yeah, if
killing
you don't
in
like
this,
blood squirts,
Yeah, this is not
the
your movie.
Dude,
for you.
Kelsey was on her phone the entire movie.
all the kills, everything is so realistic, which makes it exactly how you like. You don't feel bad about it, I guess. Like, they're Nazis, and you're like, okay, but it's not
and
like
they're dead.
and they're it's yeah. Well, not even like when he's
It is interesting though.
They're
'cause
shooting in the
we
theater.
honor the dead, right? We get a pretty casket. You know, in Asian cultures, like
They're defecating the dead, essentially.
for sure.
Yeah.
But like it's interesting to like how we feel about that because it's about us, not them. Like they don't care. Their bodies are, you know, useless to the
yeah,
soul.
but I think they want not only for the like. I think that they want that person's family to be horrified.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
you know?
It's not about them at that point. It's about everybody else.
also very the way he sends people back to Hitler.
Yeah.
You talked about the swastika on the forehead, but like how he sets them up
Mhm.
to give him the information. I mean, Aldo,
Yeah. 'Cause he
props.
knows.
I will say that one of the most fascinating scenes to me is this lieutenant who's in a minute I guess is gonna die. Lieutenant, whatever he is, in the
Donnie.
no the guy, the German that dies.
Oh.
He comes up. He's honorable. He salutes. He knows his head's about to get bashed in, and he's basically like, "No, I'm not telling you where those other people are.
Yeah.
Go ahead and kill me with a baseball bat."
Yep.
As the Bear Jew.
Basher
And I-
says the baseball bat is what he does.
I love that. Oblige him. Yeah. Oblige him.
Donnie.
Oh, we're all tickled to hear you say that. Closest thing we get to movies is watching Donnie beat people in with a baseball bat.
So Eli Roth is a director. That's who plays.
I'm heavily editing the
Sergeant Donnie, the bear Jews played by Eli Roth. He's a director, and he was actually tasked. I thought this was really interesting. He was tasked with doing the short, which is Nation's Pride, which is the movie that's played in the movie theater.
Oh.
It's actually 5 or 6 minutes of real movie footage. He actually basically filmed a short to look like an actual movie.
That's cool.
Instead of Tarantino tackling that, he
I
had
thought
someone
Goebbels
else.
made that movie.
Yeah, it was Goebbels, but Eli was.
What's the name of the girl that teamed up with Goebbels to make the
in real life
propaganda stuff for the Olympics? What was her name?
I don't remember.
We in Boys in the Boat.
Yes,
we read about
we
this.
covered her. Yeah.
Producer Nate, we need to know who
They kept
Goebbels.
saying the name of a girl in this movie. And
Well,
I kept
we
thinking,
could
that
call her
doesn't
a
sound
woman.
like her.
No,
I don't think
you're
it was.
talking about another film producer that fled.
Yes.
He says screw her or whatever.
Got it.
Like, and she basically helped a Jew escape Switzerland.
Got it.
I'll look up that name, but like that was a fun fact that I found. So they're walking out of the theater and they go, "Hey, we should get so and so to
Yes.
do the film."
Yep.
I'll look up that name. That's a real fact.
Not the same person, though.
Marcus talked about one of his favorite scenes. I think my favorite scene is the basement bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, memorable scenes. The bar, the
Man.
basement is. Talk about another round of tension.
The tension, them realizing something's up, but
The
thinking
swings.
they're out of it.
Lillian Harvey, by the way, UFA actress
Got
is
it.
who he mentions.
Got it.
Lillian Harvey.
The swings in momentum. The new character involvement of is it a lieutenant that's on? He's on like patrol or whatever. The domino effect of gunshots. Just it's an awesome scene. It's so
I like the
great.
characters because you learn so much about so many of the characters in such a short amount of time. So you've got the guy who's celebrating the birth of his son, who, by the way, and this is what I love about Tarantino movies, is that guy, I'm pretty sure, appears earlier
He does.
in the diner.
He does.
Who recognizes Frederick.
Yeah.
He's there. So like almost every character appears a couple other places. So the guy that Das Boot, is drinking the boot. He appears earlier. He's the one that scouts out essentially the movie theater.
Yep.
I just love that. I love that every character has a little bit of, wherewithal. Ouch. So that scene, you learn 3 or 4 different main characters of that scene. And what's interesting is that when it hits the pinnacle, he shoots him in the balls instead of shooting him in a position. It was so much ego where he shot him, where they actually could have made out a lot easier if they would have
shot him in the head and then he can't
exactly.
shoot.
You shoot. So he shoots him in the balls. Then he shoots Fassbender, and Fassbender is shooting. Like now, everyone else is. If you know this is about to happen, and you're the 3 spies.
Yeah, not very good
You got to be
soldiers.
ready, man. Like, goodness.
Come on, Hugo. Be
Now, did
better.
you like that the actress shoots him at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh man, his son. Then I'm like, wait a second.
This is a Nazi.
This is a Nazi.
This is a Nazi we're talking
This is a
about.
Nazi.
Who's raising a little Nazi.
How many of these Nazis do you think, though? I mean, all quiet on the Western Front. How many of these Nazis knew they were Nazis? Knew what that meant?
No,
really?
they didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, they were blindly following a leader who had brought them out of economic despair, had brought back this sense of pride for the nation.
Yep.
It's candidly, like that's one of my like worries when I see any kind of populist movement come up from the right, around like a specific person.
Like Stephen Furtick.
Not what I was thinking. I'm not gonna put a name.
We should
to
have
it.
Stephen Furtick on the show.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. And then Tarantino.
Give it a year and he'll need
Furtick,
this show.
Furtick,
And not because we rose to power.
Because he
Furtick,
fell.
Yeah.
Furtick and
fell to the
Tarantino
cover.
on the same show. We'll just listen.
Furtick and Tarantino.
Yeah.
No, you bring up a really great point, Marcus. Because then at that point, there's like this blind trust,
Yes.
and it's just
Well, and you're swallowing every bit of propaganda, And it's not like then you've got ways in which to check that the information that you're getting is true, right? And so if all the other information is turned off and you're only getting the information from, inside sources, essentially, it's very easy to be convinced or turn the other way. Or we read Seductive Poison. We cover Seductive Poison. She notices certain things are off, but it's for the greater good, or it's for Germany, or it's for the nation.
Yeah. Justifies.
Fever in the Heartland, another good example.
It's like the most extreme versions of the ends justify the means. So is that...
And a lot of the ideas of the KKK at the time in the 1920s were very popular in Nazi Germany.
So is that quote ever actually accurate?
What?
The ends justify the means. Is that ever true? Because we've essentially had 3 different major pieces that abuse that quote.
I mean, probably not. What are you trying to do?
That's definitely not a characteristic of God.
Are
God
you trying
doesn't...
to rationalize something that's wrong?
Right.
Or is it, hey, for a season, for 6 months, I'm not going to... Okay, the ends justify the means.
Basically,
here we go.
If you can do it free of sin...
But how about this? The other side of World War II.
Okay.
You've got America, who is in a depression, who has to sacrifice all kinds of different things and buy war bonds and do these things in order to help take down this existential threat, right? Losing millions of lives, of American lives, changing the landscape of America forever. But you're going to say, you know what? The ends justify the means.
You're talking about World War II?
Yeah.
Initially, what's the other option? You're acting like we don't have another option.
We weren't involved for years. We didn't have to get involved.
Well, eventually we did.
Why?
Because we were attacked.
We still didn't have to.
Really?
We could have just gone after Japan.
No, I don't think anyone would say that was an option. I don't think anyone would say that was an option. You can't just...
I'm just saying from an ends justify the needs perspective, or ends justify the means, we had to decide that going after Hitler and Japan and both of these threats, fighting a war on 2 different fronts, was worth the millions of American lives that we were going to lose.
Yeah.
And the reality is, geographically, America is really, really well set up.
I think you're answering this perspective from like a war general or president or, a body of...
You asked if it ever counts.
I know. I'm more so coming from a standpoint of a person making probably, I guess, smaller decisions than that. Because I think there's too many factors that play into... Do we go to war? Do we not? That wouldn't be... I mean, you're right. That sentence still comes into play. But I'm talking about like a person making decisions for himself and his family. Like,
and when that sentence is said, it's always said in...
It's typically said when you're going to sin. You're going to do something that is viewed upon wrong on its own.
Doing this the wrong way was worth it because of the net.
Right.
Of it is how it's usually used. So there are situations where ends justify the means is... Yeah, completely fine, but that's not the case where you would use that phrase.
Yeah.
Taxes.
The ends don't justify the means.
We just bragged about that library.
The ends don't justify the means.
Taxes.
Texas.
Local taxes.
Mike is on this property taxes theft kick.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that? What does that mean, property taxes theft?
So, philosophically, I understand.
Okay. Give me the Cliff Notes version, because I'm not in this like you are.
Who is on this?
Our lieutenant governor in
Mike.
Republican Indiana is on this kick saying, and I've heard him on this for a while, that property tax is theft.
Well, taxes
biblically is where his angle.
I think taxes in general most of the time are theft. But property taxes, here's the idea. You could own your home. And if you don't pay the property taxes, then they can take your home from you. Mm-hmm. So do you own your home is the question. And that's where it comes down to, like most people would say, if you own your home, you should own it. It should be yours. You shouldn't be able to have it taken from you because you don't pay a specific tax. The problem is that the system, like, you'd have to A, wean off of property taxes, and B, replace the income with taxes in another place. And most of the places that they want to add taxes would be like sales tax, right? So you don't have property taxes, but we're going to increase your sales tax. Well, what does that do? Basically, everybody who's over the age of 50 and doesn't have kids that are in their home, well, all of a sudden, they are treated completely unfairly,
right,
because they're not going to be paying into the system nearly as much as what what we would be, as like middle-aged people that are buying things at a much higher clip. And also, they're taking from the system at a significant amount, because the biggest drain on us is the healthcare spend.
But again,
literally, I think
1%
of our GDP, 1% of our GDP, or not our GDP, 1% of our revenue as a nation goes to insulin. Insulin for people that are on Medicaid. Mm-hmm. Like getting it for free. 1%.
But again, you're listing what the issue is, and our fix is something that we don't even agree on morally. That's my whole point. It's like, okay, we know that's a problem, but that doesn't mean that we can do a tax law based on that if we don't believe that tax, like if we have to agree on his tax theft, like is property tax okay regardless of the reason. I think
property tax based on the value of your home is wrong. It should be property tax based on the value of your land, right?
Well, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
No. My house.
You're just saying the land in general?
Yes, because as I improved my house, my property taxes.
That is interesting.
And by the way, your property taxes go up as your assessed value goes up, which is going to happen over time anyway.
But it should be based on land, not the house. You shouldn't be penalized for building a nice home.
I mean, I think there's a strong argument that, like, maybe you shouldn't have property taxes in general. Yeah. The problem is like that's how so many things are funded.
There's
locally.
There's so many systems that are built on that idea.
Yeah,
so it's
like
really
public
whoever
schools,
introduced that.
Public schools get a high bit of their funding.
Whoever
from
introduced that to the government was voted on by.
Yeah.
So that's what it comes down to, right? Is voting on.
We're over here talking about property tax. During the Inglourious Basterds episode, I love it.
You brought it up.
I know. Here's where I think we started talking about all this. We're talking about decisions that are made to justify the ends.
Yeah.
And ultimately, I think as an American, I've always been bred to believe that history is on our side when it comes to any war we've ever been in. Including Vietnam, which we didn't want to be in. We were still fighting for the right reasons, doing the right thing, right? What's interesting is everyone believes that. I think in the most extreme case in World War II, Nazi Germany, you can, like, even the ends was a bad ends. So, like, it's not like, hey, we can exterminate a whole race, but in the end, like, that was the goal. Like, that it's not an ends justifying the means. So we've got a war that's like pure evil. But what's interesting about a lot of the wars that America's in is it's not that plainly, written out. Mm-hmm. And that's why I think some of these Tarantino picks just extreme evil to pick on when it comes to his movies. Like the Charles Manson killings. Like he took someone like Sharon Stone, who was beloved and pregnant, and the most ridiculous killing by hippies who had no business being there and, just hating on people for being successful and lovely. And so he chooses a way to, like, really destroy them in history by rewriting history. And so he's done this. I mean, Django Unchained, I'm trying to think, like, he's probably done 4 or 5 movies where he's, like, rewriting history now. But this has got to be the most memorable.
Yeah, there weren't any Charles Manson or Nazi sympathizers outside the movie theaters.
I think that this one, Django and Hollywood, are the main ones.
Guys, we got to do Django. I know. We did some westerns. We did a lot of Tarantino's. We
haven't done a lot of Tarantino. This is the second one.
It's only the second Tarantino we've done.
We talk about him all the time.
What a shame. We need to do.
By the
Django.
way, if you really want Rem, since you didn't like the drink, which is a Belvedere, by the way.
Put me on blast.
Wait a second. I thought what's the name of it?
It's a it's a Belvedere.
Oh, I thought Nate said it was something different.
No.
Oh.
They're in the closet there.
Yeah.
You've got schnapps in the closet.
In this closet?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I bought some. It's a pear brandy in there.
Okay.
That's schnapps.
Okay.
I bought that for one of our other ones like a year ago,
Yeah.
and I didn't like it at all, so I left it in there. So if you want that, it's there.
Dude,
Is that what he drinks? Is that what Mike Myers drinks?
Oh, schnapps.
Oh, schnapps. No, that's in the bar. That's
They're in the bar.
Schnapps.
We crushed peppermint schnapps in high school.
Rumplements.
Crushed it.
So it's like a brandy, basically.
Well,
it's like a peppermint brandy.
I don't. It tasted great.
That's
for
what
being alcohol.
schnapps
Rumplements.
are. You know.
Man.
Now the peppermint one's probably okay. Schnapps in Germany and Austria, schnapps usually refers to clear fruit brandy, and so that's what
So it's
that's
probably
what that is in there.
But it's probably like a lot more. It's probably better for you. It's probably a lot more clean. Like the schnapps that we have are like.
Gotcha.
well,
just
that's
like the
that's
rest
why
of
what
our
I have
food.
here is a clear fruit brandy.
Marcus is going in.
He's
Marcus
going
is going
in.
for it. He's committed.
Django and Chain next week.
We're doing Django.
Dude, right now we have Pursuit of Happiness lined
Oh,
up.
those are that's like a high end schnapps.
But
Rob Reiner.
I'm down
Yeah.
with Django. Right now we have Pursuit of Happiness. I would love to do Django. I wouldn't be against.
Well, this isn't. When
doing
you think
Django.
of schnapps, you think of like almost like the liqueur that's like a cheap.
Right. That's what we drink.
This isn't
Yeah.
even called schnapps, but this is what they call schnapps in
That's
Germany.
what schnapps is.
Apple brandy.
Yeah.
Cool. We did have this, and I like this.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, congrats.
Thanks, man.
I left it here.
I'll take a swig in a sec.
Take a little pull.
I went. I apologize for coughing in the mic. So I went to this witch doctor who heals
Chiropractor?
allergies. No, I go to
Chiropractor.
him too.
Yeah.
Here's
That's what I
allergies.
call
So if
chiropractic.
this works, Brett. So my other brother-in-law on the other side has like polyps, like had worse allergies, has an inhaler, all this stuff. 1 year's worth of shots. This guy fixed them, cleaned them, like, and this guy and my brother-in-law doesn't believe in that kind of stuff. And this guy like completely ridded him of all allergies. So I was talking. I had my first appointment yesterday, and apparently it gets worse for 3 weeks, and then it gets better. So I'm in the middle of like just coughing and itching.
Allergies
That's
for
what I
what?
would. That's what I would.
So
say
here's the
too.
thing: you've got allergies, just like seasonal allergies. You've got pet dander allergies, and food allergies are the main three, and then you've got others. And I asked him for you. I said he's like anaphylactic allergies based on food. He can cure too. He's like cured people with peanuts. I was like, why doesn't
Dude.
everyone know that people die from peanuts? He's like, I know.
Do
Everyone
you
should know
know
this.
how?
No, wow, you told me that peanut story. I've never forgotten that.
Yeah.
The dude, like, he knew a guy that literally went from our house to next door and died on the way because he didn't have his EpiPen.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And like up and coming, super successful commercial realtor. He was at Mickey's camp.
Yeah.
Which I guess this is the last year they're doing that. But he was at Mickey's camp and they were playing poker, and he reached into a bowl of pretzels, and all it had was some peanut oil from something else, and he knew right away. They tried 2 different EpiPens, and he died.
Oh my gosh.
There's a Simon Sinek book, The Infinite Game. In the last chapter, he talks about EpiPens and how essentially the leaders of the EpiPen is actually a brand. It's not the actual drug, but they
Kleenex?
Yeah, like Kleenex, yeah. And they just got away with jacking up. It went from like $10 to like
Super
$100
expensive.
to like $500 for
Yeah.
a pen, only because no one was coming out with another option. And the CEO basically came out and said, "Don't get mad at us for working the system you guys created."
Yeah.
So it's like it goes back to this whole concept of like, what is justice for people in the medical center? Like, are we supposed to give this option to everybody, or are we only supposed to give it to the rich? It's a really interesting chapter.
So I have to admit
I
something.
love that book.
It's good. It's really good.
I think I'm repenting the whole time. Even when you were talking about your friend who reached in the bowl, I'm just thinking, if Rem makes it possible for me to eat
Chicken.
grilled fried chicken,
Yeah, dude.
some chicken wings,
It could happen.
Dude, some Raising Cane's.
It could happen. 38
Just
years
remember,
old.
it gets worse before it gets better. So I don't know what that looks like.
Hey, Mr. Mortgage over here, take it easy.
Man,
One can hope. One can hope.
That's totally true. I'm the rain on the parade person.
Dude, I've had
Dude.
I've had to take Zyrtec for 20 years just to get through the seasons, and
this year's been especially
and I can't
bad.
go to Chris Gibson's house because
So
of
I-
two
This year's
cats.
been
so I've taken
Neither can
Zyrtec-
Jude. Jude can't go.
I can't go in.
Jude can't go to like Jessica's parents' house.
Yeah.
Bummer. I've taken Zyrtec.
Yes.
I've taken
Yes.
I've taken Zyrtec every day for like 3 years.
I'll make you the best
For
friend
allergies.
of your life.
You take it every day of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of his morning concoction.
Yeah. Well, that, a probiotic, and now my back pill. So I'm up to 3.
Yeah, you've got that
You're
cocktail.
so
of-
old.
I know, man. 3 pills.
But hey, if you get some allergy shots that like take all those things away.
Dude, fried chicken. What's the best
Every
chicken?
time I hear about
best
all this
form of
stuff that
chicken.
people are taking, I'm like, am I missing something?
Best form
I
of
don't know.
chicken.
You're just
what's your best form of chicken?
Best form of chicken?
Yeah.
I love personally just grilling chicken thighs.
Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
You
They-
put something on it?
Thighs are dark meat. They're a little bit fattier. It's
Dry
impossible
rub
to
or like
overcook them. Yeah, I'll put a seasoning on it. I'll put,
You put like an
Here's the
overnight?
thing, though.
dry rub.
Nothing really beats a great fried chicken.
Yeah.
Smoked turkey.
I mean,
Turkey?
smoked turkey leg,
I mean, smoked turkey is awesome.
smoked wings
Really?
done the right way.
Dude, looking at a wing or a fried chicken, like breaded
Smoked turkey is awesome, but like, come on, fried chicken. Oh man! Like, get some mashed
little bit of
potatoes.
chicken fry.
Get some mashed potatoes. Dip it in the mashed
Beer.
potatoes.
Oh, dude, you talking about beer and wine too?
When?
Oh
Did you
yeah.
tell me about my beer and wine?
No, I didn't bring that
Champagne?
up. I wasn't trying to embarrass you.
You can't drink the beer either, though.
I can. It just messes. I don't think I'm allergic. It just messes with me, which probably means I'm
you
allergic.
get- tell about beer and wine, you get to the end of the story.
I'm actually in the same boat, but
He's
I
like,
just say, screw
wait,
it.
this is a dude? All right, well, interesting.
Well, we've gotten to like none of my notes.
Let's get to your notes,
Yeah, let's
Vegas.
get to
Um,
your notes, man.
Let's see here. Oh, what beast do each of us represent? So in the first scene, he talks about how Jewish people are rats, and the Nazis are hawks.
Uh-huh.
What is each of us? Jessica had thoughts, by the way.
Oh, I would love to hear Jessica.
So while you're thinking about it,
Yeah.
Jessica says that Rem is a golden doodle.
Yeah, that's true.
He's definitely a golden doodle.
That's true.
Brett is a rabbit, and I present these with no
Context.
no context because
We have to figure out the context.
I didn't get any.
Your
Marcus-
wife, mother of 6, is saying Brett's the rabbit.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Yeah. Nate is a golden retriever.
Okay. So I'm a golden doodle, which has toy poodle in it,
Yeah.
and Nate's just a straight golden
Just
retriever.
a great. Yeah. Nate's like the best dog ever.
What are you, an ox?
No, what was I?
What are you?
I can't read it.
A steer?
I can't read it.
Gecko.
It's like I didn't finish this. This is
You laughing too hard.
no, I don't know. Yeah, it might have been. It looks like it says FER, and it doesn't make any sense.
Feral.
Oh, a ferret. You're a ferret.
There we go. I'm a ferret. There's no way that's what she said. But
You're a ferret. Like you always wanted one.
yeah, you can
but
text her and ask her.
Strong like
Then
ox.
when you get older, you don't want.
But what
any
would
of
you
your
say? What
friends
would you
to-
say if
What
you were
would you
gonna?
say? What's my spirit animal?
Yeah, I mean, what beast are you most like
represents
you?
Mm.
I thought it was an interesting question.
It is an interesting question.
Yeah, it's hard not to argue with a dog that gets excited about
sticking
everything.
with rabbit.
Yeah.
With rabbit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna presume anything.
No, great job, Jessica.
Okay, fair enough.
Fantastic.
We'll just end there.
Strong like bull.
Hey, have you guys seen El Dorado, the DreamWorks movie?
Yeah,
You have? Is it good?
Yeah.
Why don't you?
I'm gonna add it to
come
movie night.
to
Yeah, it's
our
good.
senses?
we just gave
You've been
today
out
at
riding
church. We gave Riley
fences.
all of June, so you guys are set.
You guys want to get out our calendars
All
right
of
here on
June?
the podcast?
Yeah, you're. We gave her movie night for the rest of June.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah,
This is riveting content.
so you're good.
What's that?
This content is riveting.
Oh.
Can you
guys go to
imagine
your
having?
calendar.
Can you imagine being Shoshana in that second? The scene that I think about most, probably when I think about this movie, though, is that sit down that she has with first Goebbels and then Hans Landa in the restaurant.
That's the thing. I
in the
mean,
restaurant.
memorable scenes is really
Restaurant.
hard for this one because truly every scene is unique.
It's
and
happening right
memorable.
now. Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah,
sets it up. So there's five chapters.
Yeah.
Yeah. He there is no wasted.
It is
there's
filmed
no-
in sequence, by the way,
and it's two oh really?
which is rare. Yeah,
That's
for
really
Tarantino.
rare.
Yeah.
So they stopped in the middle of this dinner to film the.
You know what's interesting? So now that I'm saying that,
back.
Jessica and I just look at each other. We're like, it's so unnecessary, but it's also so funny.
I don't think it was unnecessary. I
no,
know.
it's good.
I think
It's
it
good
was,
to break the tension with something.
yeah,
like that.
and it like really showed like all right, like yes,
My
this
second
is
note
who
is
he
talking about how much purpose the filming actually has. So in that first scene when they're sitting there,
dude, and it's 2.5 hours.
yeah,
and it is.
Well,
There's
it was.
no-
it was. It was
doesn't
over 3
feel
hours.
Like, it doesn't
There's
feel like
no
2.5.
wasted dialogue. There's no wasted.
No wasted.
Scene.
It was over 3 hours, and they chopped it down to 2.5. In that first scene, when they're sitting there at the table, you're actually thinking, okay, where's this going? The guy clearly doesn't have a big enough house to house any Jews. Like what? Like this is going to end. I can just tell it's going to end, but I don't know why. And then as they're describing the names of the people he's
they show
hiding.
him.
Then the film goes directly down,
Yeah.
and as they actually say the names, it goes across the person of that name.
Yeah.
So cool, like just incredible filming. Everything's thought of. So like when you have those little like cute moments like that where they're trying to break the tension, it's all very intentional.
Yeah, she'd probably be pretty scared at this meeting, Marcus.
Incredibly.
She doesn't know she's going there. Well, first of all, you're a Jew.
He says,
living-
"Thanks so much for accepting my invitation," and she says, "Invitation."
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
you're a Jew hiding as a French woman. You then get just essentially abducted by the Gestapo, and they're like, "Hey, you're come with us."
Yeah.
You show up and freaking Goebbels
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
there. Yeah, you're
And then the Jew hunter shows up, the one that killed your family.
Yeah, and you know his voice, and you know it's him.
Oh yeah. I mean, PTSD taking you straight back. I love at the end, right at the
Exhales.
very end where she just starts like almost hyperventilating.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
okay, we made this happen. The other thing about this scene that I just always go back to, and Tarantino does this a lot. There's a few people who I think copy him, but when he shows the cream, just like being put on,
Yeah,
like little
Wes
thing-
Anderson does that.
Little things like that, though. Yeah, Wes Anderson does do that. I don't know. I just love that.
So here's the thing. I know that scene in that moment is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have called it out until you said that. But you're right. Like
What,
it-
like the artful
it's
dipping
unforgettable.
of the cream?
However they film it, do it, make it look. It is. It's. I remember.
Have you watched
it.
Wes Anderson movies?
Give me one.
Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got. It's almost like he
Really weird
films-
scene in Grand Budapest Hotel.
you're the king of only remembering one thing about these movies, and we all know exactly what scene you're talking
Yeah,
about.
exactly.
It's a grandma,
it's
right?
A great
It's like an old
movie.
grandma?
Yeah,
Yeah.
stop. I have
you seen-
OCD.
have
It's
you
the
seen-
only thing I'm going to think about the rest of this
have you
entire
seen the
freaking
family?
podcast.
Have you seen the Family Feud where the guy's like naked grandma? No.
No,
Oh man.
No, I haven't.
Pops in my
with
feet
like
all-
Steve.
Yeah, Steve. He's got a name. He's like name something.
A pasta.
Name something that would be an immediate turn off. Naked grandma. It's at the very.
Grandma and baseball were the two things that you need to think about if you cold shower, modern cold shower.
Jeez.
What are we talking about?
Baseball. Have you seen my baseball? Is that a thing? No. Nate said no. He hasn't seen my baseball.
Did she tell you what my animal was?
Something about Mary.
Oh, there you go.
Did she tell you? Did she tell you what my animal was, Nate?
No, she hasn't texted back.
All right, talking about the Samuel L. Jackson earlier and how many lines he have. So only roughly 30% of this film is spoken in English. French or German dominate with a little Italian. And Christoph Waltz knows all four. The other fun fact about... I feel like you're not listening because that's phenomenal.
That's really
It's
good.
incredible.
I just knew it already.
It's pretty
Is
crazy.
he? What's his nationality? Where's he from? Do we know?
Did you hear what Marcus just said?
What'd he say?
We're on a podcast where we're talking through this, and he said I already knew that.
Well,
That's the
he
whole
was
point of the
upset with
show.
me
We
for-
all already know
He was
this
upset
stuff.
for me for not. No, I don't look up fun facts. But I
Good
just knew
Lord.
that
Remy
one.
already knew that.
He
I
already
just knew that one. It wasn't. You said I feel like you're not listening because you didn't react.
Most people when they
Oh my gosh, he knows all 4 of those languages, Rem. Wow.
when someone
Or,
gets
that's really cool.
when someone gets called out for having a certain persona, they usually, if they're leaning into it, it's like to lean into it because you said it. Mark, this is just him.
It's just me.
Yeah.
Hey, you get me. I just show up. I show up how I show up.
Okay, here's another fun fact about
Hashtag special kind of one-upper.
special kind. Was that last episode that I said that? What episode was that? Full Metal
Full
Jacket.
Metal Jacket.
Okay, Daniel Bruhl, who played Frederick, admitted after the film was released that he wasn't perfectly fluent in French at the time of casting. So when he actually did his thing for Quentin Tarantino for the casting, he asked him to speak his lines in French to hear what it sounded like. And he only knew a little bit of French, so he muddied it in with Spanish, hoping that Tarantino wouldn't realize it. And he didn't. So he got the role, and then he cleaned up on the French.
What did he play? Who did he play?
That's a true fake it till you make it. Frederick. He played the sniper.
That's awesome.
Oh, got it.
He's one of the main characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's true. He's like, I don't think he's going to know the difference between French and Spanish. So I'm just going to throw some Spanish in here.
When you're abroad, do you drink espresso?
When I'm abroad,
Yeah. Do you?
I mean, I'm always a man.
Do you
Yeah.
drink espresso?
That's what I was going to say.
in the United States. Oh, that was good. That was a good one. That was
I
good.
don't know what you're doing over there. I have drank an espresso. You got to remember, I'm a new coffee drinker.
Dude, Nate is sipping espresso daily
Like, what do you mean?
by itself.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Is that
great.
a problem?
Dude, espresso's like
Gets you wired?
the
like a
taste
drug?
is like, how would you describe it, Marcus?
No, I've had it. You talking about the taste? You're not
Yeah,
talking
just-
about what it does to you?
Yeah, the taste. It's
Oh.
bitter. It's just immediate.
Yeah, it smacks you.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
I like it, but
I didn't realize you're supposed to drink it with like milk or cream or
Yeah.
something.
I got him going on the Americanos.
Well, you don't have to.
That makes sense.
Man.
That makes sense.
They're little shots.
I like.
I don't enjoy that. That's not like enjoyable to me. Now, if I had some cream in there, that'd be probably good, but that defeats the purpose of
Well,
like
I mean, if you
eating
get a
and drinking
latte,
healthy.
it's espresso and milk.
Right.
Yeah.
If you get an
Yeah.
Americano, it's espresso and water.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
That's what an Americano is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Learn something every
Diluted
day.
espresso.
Great. Good. We were just talking about on the way over chai tea lattes. Man, they're good.
lots of sugar in that, right?
I had Nate look it up. It is.
Yeah.
It is quite
All right,
a
another
sugar.
fun fact. Tarantino had one person pass on the Hans Landa. So remember, he was really struggling for Hans, that role.
He offered someone and they turned it down.
He offered somebody else the role who's played in a lot of his movies. Probably would not have been as good, but A-lister.
I'm gonna probably get this wrong because I don't know
Samuel
all
L.
the Tarantino
Jackson.
movies. But I was gonna say
That was a joke.
Edward Norton.
Not Ed Norton.
No.
Ed Norton, what movie has he...
That's what I was just saying.
No,
I don't know.
Tarantino movies.
I-
Once Upon a Time.
You're
and
good. You're
Once
good.
Upon a Time.
Oh, think about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Who was in that movie?
Is it Leo?
It was Leo.
Oh wow,
Leo was the first
that would
choice,
have changed him.
but he decided a German-speaking actor should play
Yeah.
the part. So here's what's funny. I found this note.
I mean, I like Leo a lot. I don't know if he could pull it off.
that he could have. I mean, he played a bad guy in Django.
Well, he's good at bad guy. That's not my issue.
I
It's
feel
just
like it was
all the
important
languages.
Hans looked a little small.
Hans,
I don't know.
Hans
And maybe it's just
also
because how he
Yeah,
played
little
it.
effortlessly
German guy.
flowed through
Yeah.
all the languages.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Well,
don't
I don't
think-
think that was necessary for that role. I think he added that to the role.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think they wrote that scene in. So that was the whole thing. So in the first scene, he's like, "Is it?" He gives this whole big backlog.
He would
I'm
have to
like,
know
I would
German.
assume that you know English. This being your home, is it okay if we speak English? Like, why even ask that way?
Well, the reason you do that is so that the people below can
I know why.
understand
I'm
what
just
you're
saying, like in that moment, like he says it in such a poetic, like weird way. Like instead of saying,
Marcus, we all knew that.
yeah,
Okay,
we knew that,
idiot.
Marcus.
I'm glad you do that.
I knew that. I knew what you said.
I try not
before
to
you said
assume.
it.
I try not to assume anything
Goodness.
other than the fact that I'm smarter than everyone.
respect Tarantino for waiting to find the right one and refusing to make the movie without it, because that's probably very rare in Hollywood. And honestly, a lot of directors probably don't have that leeway. They can't just sit back and wait. If you got a good idea, you got to jump on it.
Yeah. You got to get it done.
Yeah, you got to get it done. Thank goodness made it.
Can we move to the end game here?
Let's do it.
This scene, the montage, I'll call it a montage. The music, her getting the theater ready, putting on the makeup. I mean, I love that montage. Like, it gets me fired up every single time.
Yeah.
I'm just ready to kill some
Jeez.
not sorry. Nazis. Ready to kill some Nazis.
Gosh dang it, dude.
I did not mean
I
that.
really wanted to go down as a podcast that never had
Ready
to edit
kill
a
some
single
Nazis.
thing. There's no way.
We can't do it.
There's no way.
I meant Nazis. I swear.
Here's the only issue.
I swear I meant Nazis.
We can't make that the opener. We can't. That is
I meant Nazis. I'm ready to go kill some Nazis.
Marcus
I'll
just
tell you
watched
what.
all of his political hopes and dreams go down the drain.
Yeah,
10
all of them.
seconds. Oh, jeez.
I can't believe
What's
it.
the most anti-Semitic thing you've ever said? Well, this one time on a podcast, I got all fired up.
Yeah, Nazis is what I meant.
Well, I'm going to edit that part out.
Yeah, thank you.
Glad we
This
all got
whole
a good laugh.
conversation.
German.
Anyway,
You know,
I
here's what
get
I will
really
say.
fired up.
Marcus,
She's putting the
I can
makeup
tell you
on.
get fired up.
She's putting the makeup on.
No,
the
Marcus
music
is
is
taking it
going.
really
and I'm
personally.
just ready to kill some Nazis.
Marcus was taking it really personally that our German listenership had dropped. So he's like, all right, how can I fix this? How can I get us back?
Whatever.
Here we go.
It's all good.
It's so not good.
All right, so on this line,
I mean, listen.
it's funny, this is one of my favorite fun facts I wrote
didn't
down.
mean
just
to say it.
Just to move on. Just I hope not, dude. You're making it worse. So when I didn't mean to say it.
Next thing you know,
That's
Marcus,
way worse.
Next thing you know, Marcus,
No,
you're like, no, look, I had a business lunch with a Jew yesterday.
No, we're just talking. It's just come on, guys.
I went to college with the Jew.
All right. So on this note. Oh my gosh. Talking about getting fired up. So Eli Roth, the Bear Jew, asked about how he got into the violent, bat wielding mindset for his performance. And he answered in this historically accurate costumes, being in wool underwear will make you want to kill anything. He said in a separate interview that his girlfriend had secretly added some Hannah Montana music on his iPod when he listened to it and inexplicably made him want to tap into the violent nature of the Bear Jew.
I don't care if that's true or not. That's
This
hilarious.
guy's funny, dude. He's funny.
So he's the guy who's also a
your
director.
hands
He's
up.
yeah. You know who I get him confused with? Who the guy?
He definitely looks like someone.
He looks like the guy in Dazed and Confused, and I'll look up who I'm talking about. But there's a guy in Dazed and Confused that he looks just like that's in a ton of stuff.
There's a handful of dudes that look like they have mascara on all the time. He's on that list.
Who's
He's got those-
Derek Carr is one of those.
Derek Carr.
Adam Goldberg. Adam Goldberg has played in a bunch of movies. He's been in A Beautiful Mind, Saving Private Ryan. He's in Saving. He was actually in that picture in that trivia night.
Yeah.
That's the guy I get confused with.
Would we want Derek Carr as our quarterback until Daniel Jones comes back, even though he's
I think
washed?
I think Derek Carr's done.
He's done.
He's done. He's a missionary now.
Do we wish we got Kyler?
No.
no.
Okay. All right. Well,
Let's just roll Anthony Richardson out there.
Is he still injured or is that the plan?
he's showing
No,
up.
nobody wants him on their
Nobody
team.
wanted
so.
him, so he requested a
Great.
trade. Nobody wants him.
Great.
So
That's who we want.
But maybe
play with a chip on your shoulder and do something, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Just roll him out there and see.
Do it.
roll him out there on third and shorts.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
Let's do, and now we don't have to
care
worry
if you
about
lower
it.
your shoulder.
Yeah, we don't care. So just go, dude. This could be great.
I mean, Riley Leonard might be
Honestly,
okay.
I don't know why we didn't do that last season. I don't know why we didn't have, call it 20% of the snaps, not go to Daniel Jones and go to him, like on the goal line and all those kinds of things.
Well, Daniel
Well-
Jones is also good at that, but you're just saying because he's going to get
Yeah,
hurt.
we don't want Daniel Jones to lower his shoulder.
Well,
the
we couldn't-
stupidest thing we had with Andrew Luck is had him ever run the ball.
We couldn't do it with AR because in the middle of the play he would have tapped out.
yeah,
And that would have been rough.
yeah, tapped his
He
helmet,
leaves. He leaves for third down.
tapped his helmet.
Hey guys, I'm tired. I'm tired.
Goodness.
Dude, the linemen are getting obliterated every single play. They're
I
twice,
can't
way twice as much as
imagine
them. They're
how
just like, dude,
mad I would have been.
Seriously? What are you doing? Any more thoughts before we go into additional quotes and more hidden gems? Any other notes we got here? The drinks are in the globe.
Oh yeah, you have one of those, don't you?
I have one of those.
I do.
Oh yeah,
You have one too?
I have one of those. Yeah, up
Yeah.
up in my office.
Mine has Colts hats in them.
Well, that's lame.
Yeah. I don't want the kids to get it.
Who's
Gotta
this
wait a little bit.
guy sitting at the piano?
So
He's the one really making
He
the
plays
decision.
a significant role
So-
in the scene.
So I'm kind of an idiot, but immediately my brain thought it was Churchill.
It's supposed to be Churchill, I think.
Oh,
No way.
Yeah, I do. I think it is supposed to be Churchill.
that's where my
No.
that's where my brain went.
You don't think so?
No.
All right.
I think they're trying to make it Churchill.
Okay.
What?
I mean, maybe
I know there was supposed to be. And what's interesting is as I was reading,
he's definitely an
there is-
old English dude.
There is someone
He
who
is.
played a Churchill role, and I couldn't remember what it
And
was,
he's
and that would
smoking
make
a
sense.
cigar.
I mean, sure.
But so this guy,
I've never connected him with Churchill. I just assumed.
Oh, wow. I just assumed, but then nothing significant happened. So I was like, oh, maybe I'm just.
Well, they do make the plan to go kill Hitler. Not Hitler, but I guess at this point it's still just the, 3 or 4 leading officers.
What they call it? The Kion?
Bow now. Hugo Stidlitz.
Is that the beginning
All right,
of
you
War
want some
Pigs?
quotes?
Yeah, let's do it.
I can't find it, but I'm
Additional
almost
quotes.
positive.
I've always
Oh
wanted
yeah,
to get-
Rod Taylor. Rod Taylor. This was one of his last roles, by the way. He died at the age of 84. This was his last role.
Does it say what he played?
Churchill?
Oh, it is Churchill. Let's
Okay.
go.
Yeah, it's Churchill.
Fair enough.
Churchill's always smoking a cigar in his
Yep.
portrayals.
Well, he smoked.
Did you
cigars.
know there was in his bunker there was a private
Put your
stall?
thumb back into your thumb bunker.
There was a private stall that there was a private stall.
I didn't know Hitler was a Nazi.
Oh, Jim.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
If you guys have never played Secret Hitler,
So Churchill had a private stall in his bunker where he would go. Everybody thought he was taking a crap for 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Multiple times a day. It was a direct line to U.S. president.
Oh.
oh, that's fun.
Cool.
I've always wanted.
What was that was it? That was the only thing it was? It was a
Only
direct
thing
line
was
to the
yeah,
president?
the toilet didn't even work. Yeah.
I've
I'm
always
just saying it didn't go. They didn't have like multiple lines going different
I guess-
places.
I
Like
think
it
that
was just to the U.S.
just to the president.
So this would have been near the end of the war.
Yeah, and would that be Teddy? Is that Teddy? Who is?
no
No, brother.
Oh, dang it.
FDR.
FDR.
The other
The
Roosevelt.
other Roosevelt. Good. Hey, we're getting there.
I'm so,
Dude, you watch West Wing enough to know that.
I don't even know what to say.
Hey, listen, you can get those confused.
They
Teddy
both
and
have the
FDR,
same last name, dude.
Okay.
they were both assassinated. I'm
Um,
just messing with you now.
this is the quote that I've always wanted us, like, if we ever have a big budget, like a soundboard or something. This clip I want to have, and it is 99999.
We used to do that a lot early in this in the episodes.
Yeah.
I want to read the entire quote for you guys when I get there.
Oh, good.
And cousin, business is a booming.
Yeah, we in the killing Nazi business.
And cousin.
I think I know what you're going with, so I'm really excited that you have the whole thing.
Yeah.
Fighting in a basement offers a lot of difficulties. The first of which is you're fighting in a basement.
All right, here we go. Lieutenant Aldo Raine. Well, I speak the most Italian, so I'll be your escort. Donowitz speaks the second most, so he'll be your Italian cameraman. Omar, he speaks third most, so he'll be Donnie's assistant. Omar, I don't speak Italian. Like I said, third best. You just keep your mouth shut. In fact, why don't you start practicing right now? That's one of my favorite quotes of all time.
I love
movie.
that quote.
I say that all the time in just passing.
At this range, I'm a real Frederick Zoller.
Here's the scene.
Yep.
I love that part too. He's got the gun on the guy's
balls.
nuts, and he's like, and at this range, I'm a real Frederick Zoller.
I'm a real Frederick Zoller.
Yeah, Rose out of nowhere, my 7-year-old River, I'm changing her diaper. She kicks me in the nuts, and she tells her mom that River kicked me in the nuts, like used those words.
Where'd she
Where
get
are you
that?
hearing all the boys apparently say nuts all day.
It might be my fault. Say Auf Wiedersehen to your nutty balls.
Auf Wiedersehen. Bridget von Hammerstein. I know this is a silly question before I ask it, but can you Americans speak any other language besides English?
It's so true.
It's so true.
We are the only
Why?
country.
Why is that? Like it blows my mind to think that it's like
Arrogance.
like possible to speak another language. I had 3 years of Spanish, and I flew to Mexico every year since then, and I can say like 5 words.
Cerveza,
Cerveza, el
So
baño,
let me, so tell me
gato
this.
en mi pantalones.
biblioteca.
In Europe,
Yeah.
is it just another
They
class?
learn 2
It's
languages
just
at a
part
time.
of-
Like our kids are in classical learning, and they're learning like
Latin.
Latin, Latin and English at the same time. Not that they could speak it, but that is a core root,
Yep.
language to where they'll be able to like decipher.
So like it.
But to speak fluently, like my brain can't even compute
Are
that.
you talking
like
at
I asked
home or
Nate,
at school? This is
Nate,
at school?
Nate knows like 5 languages.
Uh-huh.
And I asked him, I was like, what language are you thinking? Like, think about that.
Yeah.
What language are you thinking in?
Right.
What language do deaf people think in?
Whatever.
Exactly.
wherever they're at.
What do you?
Wherever they're at.
What do you mean wherever they're at?
There's still words and there's still like reading lips and stuff.
That's who we made fun of during the Passion of the Christ.
Helen Keller.
episode.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I think I opened with a Helen Keller joke. Yeah. By far our best episode of all time. Or was it Brett's joke?
That's still like
Brett's joke is my favorite Helen Keller joke
That's
of all
still
time.
my favorite apples to apples card that I've ever seen played. Was somebody put a green card down that said senseless, and then somebody used Helen Keller.
That's good.
We got a word for that in English. It's called suspicious. I say that one a lot. A lot.
I love rumors. Facts can be so misleading.
And you get all 4, you end the war tonight. They get all 4. You just say bingo.
Those guys are not scared at all to have bombs around their legs. They're like ready.
They're ready to die.
They were committed.
Yeah. This is all for the cause.
Them mowing down all the Nazis from
the upper deck,
Yeah.
and then just blowing holes in Hitler's face.
Just while the whole thing's burning to the
Hitler's
ground.
face, I want to, but I'm also scared to. I want to rewatch because Tarantino's so realistic.
It's the only part that I don't think is realistic.
Yeah, because it looks like
like Play-Doh.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've never seen a body get sprayed with 100 bullets. Maybe that's what it
It's a good point.
Yeah.
looks like.
Yeah.
That's a bingo.
That's a bingo.
You just say bingo.
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 You know who loved this movie and I think was there when we watched it? Pruner.
Oh, I'm sure.
I think Pruner loved this movie.
Yeah.
Do you think Hans, what got him in the end? My thought was just he was so excited to always be the smartest guy in the room. He was more excited about that than actually winning. If he would have thought for 2 seconds, I have to ride back with this dude
Yeah.
and trust him,
Yeah.
you would have not done it, right?
Yeah.
You.
I think he was counting on the Americans to be as predictable as they always were, which is actually honoring their word and everything.
Yeah.
Like there was no You know what I mean?
I've been
chewed
more
out.
like chewed out.
Chewed out.
I've been chewed out
I've been
before.
chewed out before.
One line I like a lot is after she says, Marcel, burn it to the ground. He just says, oui, Shoshana.
We.
So were they? I know she obviously died. Does he die, or does he do that? And there's
Oh,
an
I think
exit?
he gets out. Yeah.
You think he gets out?
Frederick?
No, Marcel.
Yeah. You don't think they were committing to going down with it?
I don't know. It's pretty interesting. Like, so he was planning on her like exiting as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's not downstairs.
Definitely.
Yeah. You're not trying to die.
No, they both were planning on leaving.
Yeah.
Man,
Man, it's uncomfortable watching that dude just
Frederick-
like strike out every time he's trying to like hit on her.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's so
Good
painful.
for him for trying, though. Good for him for trying.
Not enough courting.
Yeah.
Not enough courting.
Just going for it.
Gotta-
Yeah.
But you're
Fair
right.
enough.
At least
It's
trying.
super annoying.
Well, he's just trying to get a date.
A date.
Well, until
At some
the
point,
end.
realize like, hey, listen, she doesn't like you, bro. This is gonna be a really awkward marriage.
I'm a slave to appearances.
When was that?
It's at the end.
Is it?
That's what he says when he's like,
Oh, etching it.
yeah. Yeah, more like chewed out. I have that one.
Second grossing Tarantino movie of all time.
I have lots of hidden gems here.
Slow. Was it a big bang or was it a slow building of? I could see this one.
I
being
don't think
an
he had come out
okay-
with one in a while.
Yeah,
I can see this one being an okay first weekend and then really catching fire.
I'll
once
tell you the
first
exact-
wave of
I don't think
people-
Tarantino had come out with one in a while, which is part of the reason why this was so big.
Yeah.
And it has Brad Pitt. You know, it's got some star power.
Box office. So the budget was $70 million. Opening weekend, U.S. and Canada, $38 million. Gross U.S. and Canada, $120. Gross worldwide, $321.
Which is pretty big for him because he makes R-rated movies,
Right.
That
Are not mass production.
They're artsy. They're
artsy and graphic gore.
yeah.
Yep.
So how do we feel about a movie like this doing, whatever, 300 million worldwide, and Zootopia 2 does $1 billion?
I think it's predictable. That's what. But
I
when
know
you
it's
said-
predictable. How do we feel about it?
I think it's great.
It's fine.
I love that families are prioritizing movies over.
Yeah.
you
No
know.
problem with that.
Dude, did you listen to it yet?
Yeah.
I have
Oh
not
yeah.
listened to it yet. The podcast.
Yeah.
Somebody's to send it to me, else I'm not going to do it.
I'll send it to you.
All right.
So some hidden gems. While they're all in the bar, all the cards on their head. What language are they written in?
English.
What language is everyone speaking?
German.
German.
That is interesting. I've never noticed that.
I hadn't either. I had never noticed it.
Well, names though, names aren't a language. They're
Yeah,
all-
you're still King Kong would still be a German name for King Kong.
You think so?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
What village did they meet in?
Nadine. Nadine.
I mean, it's been an episode since we brought that name up, so I just thought that was important.
Good.
There was always a different. I always look at this, and Tarantino does it as much or more than anybody, but there's always a different amount of beer in the boot because they're getting different parts of the scene or whatever.
It fluctuates.
And he doesn't care at all. And he does this in Django when I've seen Tarantino do this multiple times where I think he's
Like,
just
it's
like
almost intentional.
He's like, I don't really care. It's all good. I think it's funny that there's less of a drink in there when they cut back or there was
It fills
less
up.
and now there's more.
Yeah, it fills up.
It's just fascinating.
BJ Novak had to take leave from appearing on The Office in 2005 in order to play Private First Class Utovich. His absence on The Office was explained by his character going to Thailand with friends. You guys remember that?
So wait, what year did this come out?
06, I think. What did I say?
Yeah, so
09.
9-ish.
09.
Yeah.
So they filmed it. He started filming in 05.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Did any of you
takes
guys
forever
ever
to
have
get
a
these movies
rotary
made.
phone?
A rotary phone?
I don't think so.
The one that you go ching, and then it goes all the way back.
Oh, yes. I did.
I did too.
I don't think so.
Ding.
Yeah, you were rich.
Ding. Psh.
The duplex on Conroe 4. No.
I would love to do more movies and books on the Industrial Revolution. Also, like playing into, because that would happen like right before the Prohibition. I love learning about that time period. It's so fascinating to me.
I do remember going to my aunt's house and they had, you know how caller ID, when that was first a thing and you had to buy like a caller ID box?
Yeah.
It was blew
Before-
my mind.
And then phones had it.
Yeah.
I just remember
Now we don't have that.
my great grandma and grandpa were the ones that had caller ID, but their phone also like talked to them. You know, it's like this is the person that's calling.
What was it? Star 67? Star
6-9.
where
Star
you
6-9.
could find out who called you,
Mhm.
screen your calls.
Dude, you guys remember calling time and temperature?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Apparently, you can still do that.
Yeah.
It's still a thing.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
I
You
thought
remember
of
forwarding your office phone to your cell phone?
Oh yeah.
Got that down.
Cutco comms.
I got really nervous that it wasn't Star 6-9, and I looked it up, and it was.
Well,
was.
it would
That's
only
right.
be the second
Star
worst.
6-7 is if you want to hide your phone number.
It would only be the
When-
second
before
worst
you
thing
called
said on the
on this
podcast.
podcast today.
Sorry, guys.
Rating time, men.
1 for the Germans.
9 for me.
9 for me.
Yeah, it's fine. 99999.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
It's so good. Go see it.
You're right. It was one of those movies where I don't think I needed to watch it to cover it. I've seen it so
I
many
really
times.
didn't have
It's really
to either.
good.
Yeah, I took a lot less notes actually.
Yeah,
I
we
was
could
like,
tell.
and
There
I
was
was
only one note that I remember, to be honest.
I was writing things down while I
I'm happy
like
to
before
say
it showed up.
I will finally watch Django Unchained because that's what we're doing next week.
Back to back.
And then we're on a little Tarantino run, and then we got Facing the Mountain probably the week after that. I don't know, man. I got like 13 hours left.
It just
probably,
depends on
so.
how many times I mow my lawn.
Hey, it's been raining.
I've got a while left too, but I'm sure I can get
we
it done.
needed it, you know.
We needed
We
it.
need-
We needed it.
We needed it. We really needed it.
We needed it like you need the next episode. We'll see.